I'm going in completely blind here. So the developer of Emberward has not given us any information about what this update is, but apparently there may be a new map. So without further ado, let's dive in and check out the Misty Graveyard. A graveyard deep in the Misty Forest. Scouts have reported strange happenings. I like it. 'Tis the freaking season. So let's, oh. The peaceful Misty Graveyard is swarmed by monsters. Adventurers coming to help must use rewards earned in battle to strengthen their defenses. Do your best to fend off the attacks. Okay, so no character select here. We get to choose a reward. I think we like Laser Tower right now. But this is feeling like a bit of a okay, so we have to be very cautious here, I would say. I'm gonna be a little careful here. It's 7 skeletons. I think we can do it here. So I'm gonna save our money for the moment, and I'm gonna be a little conservative with our building. Maybe we could have done this without the tower at all. Okay, well. You live and you learn, it would seem. All right, I've chosen to go down this path, so it looks like we're going down this path. I like the dark grip, but I feel like this lines up really well with what we have going on. Now, the idea that we have enough... Hey, thank you for the follow, Jezza. Welcome on in. The idea that we can be too aggressive with our building is... I do not have good grounds to assume that, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get like 2 of these and 2 of those, and we're going to hope that that's enough. It looks like it should be, and I think I'm going to start discarding things, because like at the moment there's no wave counter, and I know that the developer has been working on an endless mode, so I'm going to guess that this is an experiment in the realm of endless shenanigans. And to that end, I think that the maze that we build is going to be very important. Gonna hit the overcharge there, just so that that's lingering into the next. So it seems like we're only getting towers all the time here. Of all the towers we could get at the moment, Arcane Tower is very, very strong. I think we have good AoE. So Axe Tower is strong, Arcane Tower is strong. I think Arcane Tower is the more generic. Oh my word, okay. Let's see. What do we got here? So we can get Lightning Conductor, which is your electric towers have a chance to do 20% damage and summon a lightning charge, but randomly spawn 20 corrupted tiles on the field. The attack speed of all existing towers on the field minus 20, but randomly spawn 10 buff tiles. Or obtain 2 relics. All monsters' movement increase by 50%. I think 2 relics could be really good for us. So... what do we get? We got Mystic Gauntlet and Scepter of the Elements. I do not think that's what we needed in our life. But I guess beggars can't be choosers, as it were. I mean, they can, but in my experience, it doesn't end well. Trying to decide if I'm being too precious with the building. There's certainly like a balance to be had here. I guess I should look at my deck. For now, I'm gonna let these go. I'm going to do that. I think some upgrades could be in order. Watching some of your Emberward videos and enjoy your content. Just finished my second run on the Misty Graveyard. Also, I know you like some challenge runs. I did Heroic Desert Poison Dart only run earlier, and it was a nice challenge. Oh, thank you for the recommendation, Jazz. Appreciate it. Seeing a Necromancer this early feels a little spicy. We may need to be a bit more aggressive. I'm trying to decide if I think we're going to see... In fact, we're seeing a lot of Necromancers, aren't we? Definitely should have overloaded the Lightning Tower that I invested in, but I think we're stabilized. That was a lot of Necromancers. That wave could have caused some problems. Hey, Stakes! Happy Friday to you, too. Oh, Overcharged Battery we know is good. Static Chalker we know is good. Static Shocker gives us more single target, so I'm gonna go with that. So the hard thing right now is I need to get through this gap. Do we need to build more? I kind of want to save these square pieces. I think an Ancient Guardian already. That's a lot to think about. All right. I don't think we've built enough. This is going to be interesting. And we may end up leaking the Ancient Guardian. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I think so. I think the Ancient Guardian doesn't survive, but it's this is a little spooky. It's going to be a little close. I guess that's very on theme for us here. Okay, well. That wave was feeling a bit touch and go. So, Arcane Scepter. When arcane damage crits, the target monster will randomly gain one of these effects. We know Giant Dice Tower is just a good option, but I think Boulder Tower is pretty good here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this here so we can do something like that. We have a lot of money to spend, so I think we need to be a little aggressive here. I think. Like, I think we will die this time if we don't get a bit more good stuff going, as it were. I also need to let the dog in. So, I'm going to let the clock tick for a second, go let in the dog, and then we'll do it. BRB. All right. Mission accomplished. We will battle onward. A little scary on that stun, not gonna lie. But I think we're okay. We do have another Broodmother to deal with, though. At least one more? I'm also curious what these spectral enemies are necessarily doing. The music is great. Balanced circuit. Interesting. Drawing is cheaper. Could be good. I think we're early enough that drawing is cheaper is good. Okay. Critical hit rate of all existing towers on the field is 20%. You'll be attacked by wolves in the next 3 rounds. That seems like a very minor thing for a pretty nice buff. Attack speed of all existing towers increased by 15. The range of all existing towers, minus 20. That's bad. Or randomly spawn 10 elemental buffs. All monsters deal double damage to the fire source the next 3 rounds. This is also good. But I think this is quite good for very little downside. So I'm going to go with that. This looks like a great tile to get. As does this, because this closes that up. Hey, Illustrious. This week was absolute murder in Lustrous. I don't even know how else to explain it. This was a rough week, to be sure. Let's see. So I think we'll do that. I'm not going to bother closing this up right now. I think we're okay. But we have some money. But yeah, new endless mode just dropped for Emberward and Lustrous. So I'm pretty excited about that. Trying to decide how safe or not safe we are at the moment. Feeling pretty okay, though. Do you think this type of game mode is something that devs should continue investigating? I haven't played enough yet, JD, to have like a really strong opinion, but I mean, so far I really like what I see. Like, I'm into it. Does this fit? Does that closes up there? I don't really want to do that there. Okay. Gosh, when they said they were going to add wolves to the next waves, I didn't expect quite this many. They just keep coming. They actually just keep coming. Maybe that was the last wolf. Stress has been in the air this week. Yeah, I did not realize all the things that I was coming into. Ooh, we got new landmine tower just dropped. Static shocker means drone tower is also of interest, but I want to try out landmine tower. Let's see. I can put this here and save the dot piece for the moment. Save the cheerleader. Save the universe. Is that the way it goes? I'm still trying to keep a very conservative... Like, I want our spiral to be strong. We can't afford these W pieces. Causes 1.5 seconds stun effect on explosion and plus 20 damage. Let's get some stunnery in the house. I think that let's take a look at our damage right now. Lightning Tower is doing a lot of work, but we haven't dropped very many arcane towers, which are now going to be doing a lot more work, and I will probably do some range upgrades on them because they're now dropping debuffs. So we like them. Biggest downside for you is performance. I made it to wave 60 and your potato PC was crying. Oh no. That is I'm afraid of what will happen to us. Let's see. Am I in danger? I chuckle. I think I might be. I think we might be okay though. Boulder towers are doing incredible work. But it's really hard to see. I think so. I'm just always, and we had a fresh reboot. Oh man, somebody made it in? Damn. All right, we're down a health. Mystic Gauntlet being one of the pickups that we got was not great for us. I guess it will never trigger again, so it won't totally ruin us, but I would have liked to have saved that for a while. I literally can't see what's going on in the middle here to even know when we're about to leak. The FPS turn off damage numbers. Okay, that's good. That's a good tip. Frost Venom. With the right options, Frost Venom feels really good. I think we take Frost Venom looking for, like, that's a bit of an opportunistic pickup, I recognize, but I think it's worth it. I really need 2 dot pieces for here and here. I think I'm gonna hold out for, well, at least 1 dot piece. We can do that. We're gonna wait on a dot piece there, which means we can do that. I didn't plan anything out, which is always a little dangerous. Frost elementals are not going to be kind to our current configuration. I will own that. I'm also wondering when we're going to see more towers. Like, are we... Because I do feel like a poison drip, now that we have Frost Venom, would go real hard. I guess I should have drawn these and at least figured out what we could do there. The stuns are unfortunate, for sure. I think I'm going to do that. Try and avoid another leak. Because it doesn't seem like we're getting a lot of chests. Planning to just add some arcane towers just because we're pooling some money right now. And I'd rather not wait until the end, since we're gonna get a lot more maize here shortly, but we have wolves that are coming in. We got these big guys that are, I don't think that guy's dying before he, yeah, he's going in. Ooh, damn. All right. Yeah, I won't be in the last spell beta test, but I'm excited for what is coming to the last spell in Lustrous. Excited for the new APOC levels, potentially. That was a nasty hit. So our first run, I mean, Sniper Tower helps out a lot. Dart Tower helps out with Snare, though. I think it's Sniper Tower. Okay. Attacked by a swarm of spiders in the next round. We have pretty good AoE. 10 buff tiles could be good. Attack speed of all existing towers plus 15. All monsters deal double damage to the fire source the next 3 rounds. This has no long-term issue. Ban the last tower you have for the next 5 rounds. I don't love that. 3 rounds of doubling fire source is either going to kill us or not kill us. This is the insightful commentary you come to the channel for, I know. Let's see. I noticed on your Chrono Traveler run that you had trouble recalling tiles in time. I just noticed today that there's an option in the settings where you can recall with just right-click instead. Right mouse button recall. Holy cow. What an awesome tip. Thank you. Thank you for that tip. That's we love that kind of thing around these parts. Let's see. So if I do we can do something like that, but we really need to get this closed off. All right. We do have an unlock, so maybe I just put something here so that I can like get one of these going and put one of these here to get one of these going. That Frost Elemental is going to be gnarly. This whole wave actually is just looking mighty spicy. Having a little bit of a hard time reading how bad it is for us, but that's a lot of regen dudes. Like, Overload's not going to help us here, so... Yeah, I think this is the end of our first run here. What's our biggest threat right now? Yeah, it's that guy. Almost stopped that guy, but he did 10 damage and this guy kills us. All right, cool. Well, that was a good first run, I will say. 116 with only hammers and arcane towers. I like the cut of their jib. All right, well, we gotta go back to the drawing board. I don't think we had great tower draws there.